Hi, today I'm going to tell you how the KonMari method helped me clean up one of my entryways and have it great for guests when they come in, and myself when I'm heading in and out, and family members and everybody. So I'd have people visit, and the stuff would end up all over my living room. And I'm like, but I have a closet in the entryway. And it has hangers for you, so hang up your stuff. And there's a shelf, so put your stuff there. And the bottom of it has some space, so get your shoes in there. That's why I put a rack in there, right? And I was frustrated. And at the time, it was a whole lot fuller. So I can see why if they looked in there, they would not put their stuff in. But I think the biggest thing was the fact that it's a mirrored closet. So it might feel like they're invading personal space. I mean, the kids knew to put their stuff in there. They were good to go. They were great. The adults, they're going to patterns from when we grew up where your shoes were by the doorway, but your rest of your stuff kind of ended up in all sorts of other areas of the house. So when visitors come, they might not want to go into a personal closet, or just because it has mirrors, they just might be not even thinking about it. So, I mean, I have a lot of space in there now. See, it's a lot of space in there. See, it's, got lots of coats, and I got rid of a lot of things, and so I took a lot of pictures before, and here's my video for after. And what I noticed was that I had way too many things, obviously, in there. It was full of all sorts of stuff, all sorts of crap. I couldn't believe some of the stuff that I had stuffed in there, and why was it even there? And so my KonMari purge of the before and all the stuff, and my after, I decided, if you saw in the reflection, is a whole bunch of hooks. And I had gotten this idea from my sister, who's jumping around, because they even put their shoes on them. Because when you have a space that has just the floor and a small walkway and then closet, I was thinking they'd throw their stuff in the closet. But they were thinking, well, just it goes on the floor, and if it can't go on the floor there, then it kind of follows them into the room and into the next room and the next room. So I had people's coats and clothing at the other entryway, and I had them on chairs, and I had them on the floor in the living room, and I had them draped across the railing of the stairs, and everywhere. So with this new idea, people come in, there's a hook right there. Now, whether it's because they're very visual people, so I have since done the ClutterBug little test, so check that out under ClutterBug, and she's on YouTube, and she has her own little .com, and I actually did her course, and I love you, Cass. You're awesome. And you taught me a lot, because I'm one of the people who likes to hide things in closets. Yeah, all my stuff goes in there, and in cupboards, and closed doors, because it may not be clean, and it may not be perfect, but I want to hide that fact and make it all look nice and smooth and clean and fantastic. So when people come over, I have lots of space for them to put all their stuff. And some do and some still don't. But it does cut down on a lot of the clutter at the entries and all over the house. Big difference. I'm very proud, very happy that there's so much less stuff in the closet. So that was my closet purge. And the KonMari method taught me to only keep what I wanted, what sparked joy, what we need, and I actually put a lot of my stuff back all in other parts of the house. I'll admit that. But this is the stuff we're using on a regular basis in and out this door. We have another entryway where we're using a whole bunch of different stuff on a regular basis. And then the stuff that we use just for good and for church is up in our bedrooms. So that's probably still going back to my childhood habits. But at least this works great. And I even installed some hooks at my dad's house. Yeah, at the entryway there. And I put my stuff there, and a lot of other people do too. So it decluttered their house too. So you can share this with your loved ones, and maybe they'll be on board. Maybe they won't. Maybe people don't like it. I learned this from my sister. And I helped out at my dad's house and another sister. And so it is great to have family come on board and want to do it too. So hopefully you've learned something today, and this makes a difference. Just 2020 has, so you can subscribe, hit like, all those wonderful fun things to let me know what you think. You can leave a comment, send me a message, go to just2020.com, check out my blog and any other KonMari work that I've done so far, and look for more videos coming up. I have a few other ones on the KonMari method and folding and discarding and decluttering, and I'm probably going to be doing a whole bunch more. And look for Cassandra Aarssen on ClutterBug, and do her little test and see which 4 of the little bugs that you are, because I found it was wonderful to learn more about my style of organizing and not being so organized, my mistakes. And that made me have a really good outlook on how to organize and clean my home, and how to keep myself on track better for what's going to work for me and what doesn't. And she's got some great ideas. And also she had some great ideas on how to mesh your style with the other people in your family. And so it's really wonderful to see that you can mesh 2 opposite organizing lifestyles and come up with something that's going to stop you from having to argue, or your kids or your partner or your roommates or your siblings on how to organize your house or organize your rooms, or how put things away or where things should go. Then check out Cassandra Aarssen under ClutterBug and take her little test and see how you can improve and get along better, because we all want to get along better, right? Have a nice day. Happy gisting.